Hey everyone, it's Rich Barbara back at Coral Gables Title and Escrow with another episode of Title Buzz. So, we're post-Irma, right? People are getting back into the swing, and what is the number one question that I have gotten this week about real estate closings? It's there's trees all over the place. Can I cancel the contract because, the trees? Folks, everyone needs to get a grip and realize that we're very lucky here in Miami. If you're asking me about trees, then you have it pretty good, all right? And by the way, let me also add that what the solution to down trees in connection with the real estate transaction is, it's in the contract. That's right. The good folks at the Florida Association of Realtors have sat around in a room and contemplated this precise issue. Why? Because storms are nothing new in South Florida. So if you're dealing with a FAR 5, which is the current version of the Florida Association of Realtors purchase contract, and as is, which is the most typically used, there's a section, 18M, risk of loss, in which there is an express sentence dealing with what the seller's obligation is in the event of down trees after a storm. And the seller's obligation is limited to pruning and removal. So yesterday I got a call from a lady. She's thinking about hiring me. She's selling her house. And the only reason why she's thinking about hiring me is because the buyer is now hustling her to do some additional pruning. So some trees fell after the storm. She pruned and removed them, and the buyer's not happy with it. And so she calls me and she's ready to hire me so we can go battle royal about who's right about what to do with trees. And I said, listen, do you want to sell or do you want to fight? So why don't you ask the buyer, what do you think it's going to cost to prune and remove the trees to your liking? And when the guy says $300, just tell him, I'll give you a credit. I'll give you a credit for the $300. You want to know why? Because obviously my landscaper is inadequate. Obviously the work that my guy already did, you don't like it. So I'm going to give you a credit for the $300. You have your landscaper do it after closing, and we both ride off into the sunset. And so again, the theme is, you need to look at the big picture. You need a closing agent, real estate attorney that looks at the big picture. You want to pick fights and see who's got the best lawyer and see who can stand on their rights over the whopping $300 pruning fee? We can do that. You want to get to the closing table and sell your house and you want to move into a new house? I'm happy to help you do that as well. So, when in doubt, read the contract. 18M, risk of loss. Seller only has to prune and remove. Big picture, guys. Let's get to the closing table. Let's get back to business. Rich Barbara with Coral Gables Title and Escrow and Title Buzz. Give me a call.